Have you ever heard of Bevan? Chances are, no. She was a woman who lived in England during the 19th century, and she is today remembered as the ugliest woman in the world. But why did she gain such an infamous title? What made her so different from other women that she became known as the ugliest woman in the world? To answer these questions, we need to take a look at her life and how her condition shaped her appearance. Bevan was born in 1876. She had a normal childhood and grew up like any other girl of her age at that time. When she was 18 years old, she started working as a nurse and eventually got married when she was 26. It wasn't until after her marriage that things started to change for Anne. Anne started developing a condition called acromegaly, which can cause physical changes to one's facial features and body. Anne developed an enlarged jaw, large hands, abnormally sized feet, thickening of skin, deep-set eyes and coarse hair on her face and body, making her look distinctly different from other women around her. As a result of this physical transformation, people began to call Anne the ugliest woman in the world, which ended up leading to her entering into an international contest with that same title, where she emerged victorious. Following this win, Anne went on tour with a freak show promoter who used it as an opportunity to make money off of her appearance. Anne was different. She was born with a condition that caused her to grow an ugly face. As a result, she was often ridiculed by society and treated like a freak. However, Anne refused to let her condition hold her back. It's important to remember that beauty is much more than just physical appearance. Beauty is subjective, and standards of beauty vary greatly between cultures and countries throughout history. The story of Bevan reminds us not only about how cruel society can be towards those who are seen as being different, but also about how beauty standards are constantly changing throughout history depending on culture and environment. Beauty is much more than just physical appearance. We should always keep this in mind before judging anyone based solely on their outward looks, because there may be much more going on beneath the surface than meets the eye. Despite what happened to Bevan during her lifetime, let us remember that even though she might have been labeled by some as being ugly, deep down inside she was still beautiful, just like everyone else.